Hello all. So today is a special day. One reason is that it's my birthday. I go by the plumbing poet. A lot of people ask me, where do I get the name from? I tell people you meet me two ways. You either meet me as a plumber or you meet me as a poet. Plumbing is what I do for a profession. Poetry is what I do for craft and for therapy and for my art. Besides those two things, I am human. I am a husband. I am a father. I am a guy who loves, a good movie, a good book. Defining myself as being a plumber poet, it doesn't stop there. It goes is much more depth, and I hope to show y'all, the depth. I'm kind of fumbling over my words, but I'm gonna keep talking. For the last few months, we've been going through negotiations and also the process of trying to sell our home to buy a new home, right? Everything didn't go as planned. There were so many uncertainties. So it brings us to this point. Where are we? Little old farm that we managed to purchase. So, let me get my hands out my pocket in case I fall. I'm gonna need to catch myself. So, I say that to say, it was so many ups, so many downs, so many times we wanted to give up, but we had to just keep going. I think a lot of times we feel like things are supposed to happen exactly the way we want it to happen, but that's not divine timing. That's not everything happening in a place and in an order that it's supposed to happen. We looked at this property in September. It's January now. We looked at this property in September, and we're just now able to kind of close on it. Now, like I said, I work as a plumber, so this work that's here, it didn't scare me. And I say it didn't scare me because I was always a risk taker. I was always somebody who was willing to bet, just put it all on whatever square it was that I wanted, because I knew it was going to work out. A lot of things in this life, in this world, we can't control, but we can control how hard it is that we're willing to work for the thing that we want. We knew we wanted this. What would really put everything into perspective is that there was a woman who came to see our previous home. She said from the minute I walked in, I felt like it was my home. I've never felt that way about the place that we lived in. So I was like, you know what? We can't stay here because it should be a feeling of home wherever it is that you walk into. And it doesn't have to be a single family home. It could be an apartment. It could be a room. It could be wherever you lay your head at. I feel like that's home. So as you can see, right now we're in what's considered the barn. And I call it the squirrel's nest, right? Because a lot has to be done. You can see some joints that rotted out. But hey, there's nothing that has to be done overnight. But we're gonna take our time, do a labor of love, and just get it done. We officially go through everything, sign the paperwork tomorrow, which is on the 19th, but we get to bring the chickens down a little bit early so that way they don't gotta be without shelter. I'm just a kid from North Philly. When I think about it, a kid from North Philly with a dream. And if anything, I hope this shows that if I can do it, you can do it. I don't come from, living a life of, acres and country, but I'm willing to learn. I'm willing to take, I already work hard day in and day out. This ain't no different. I'm not afraid of work. I understand you can't get anywhere in life without some form of work. And that goes for whatever it is that you have to do to sustain the family and to just take care of your priorities. So, yeah, it's like the 5-cent tour, I think, or something. If y'all comment down below if it's the 5-cent tour. This whole journey is going to be the story of just earning the feathers we were meant to have. We started a brand called Black Copper, and it signifies just being exactly where you need to be in life at all times. And doing what it takes, and whatever that means to anybody. Don't get me wrong, a lot of people, they saw this property and they weren't interested because of the amount of work. Well, I feel like when we saw it, people were looking at us like we were crazy. They were like, wait, what do you mean you love it? And it's just like, it's beautiful. And they're like, yeah, but it's not like livable. It's like, yeah, it's not livable yet. Because we know the potential this place has, Oh, we now walked into the chicken coops. I'm like a bad tour guide. I'm sorry. I'm supposed to be like giving y'all the whole, like, this is what we consider the chicken coop. I'll close off this area so that way no draft comes through. We're supposed to be getting snow, but everywhere else is secure. I see a few weak points. I don't want nothing to come in and get my birds. You know, I love my birds. They my little people now. You know, it's truffles, honey, and the funky bunch. Don't peck me. Don't peck me. Uh-oh. He wants to know what's going on. Well, I'll show you what's going on. All right. Let me feed you. Let me feed you. So, I know. Here we go. Come on, y'all. Y'all can fly out too. Come on. Y'all can fly out too. I know y'all want some food. Let me inspire with you. We ordered these birds, right? We wanted a specific breed. We wanted black coppers. So we love the color pattern, the fact that they lay chocolate eggs. We thought that was pretty cool. And we just thought overall it was a pretty beautiful bird, as you can see. If you can see the color. I know. Okay. That's a lot of wind. Y'all can't feel that on camera, but it made me tear up a little bit. That was just a lot of wind in my face. But check this out, right? So we ordered 3, right? So apparently in the chicken world, if the hatchery does not have a sexter, which is somebody who determines whether you're going to get a rooster or a hen, then they send you extra if they don't have a sexter, just to be safe, and it covers their end. So we ordered 3. They were like, yeah, we don't have a sexter, so we're going to send you 6. We get to the post office, it's 7, right? So we're like, okay, cool, but not cool. Did my research, did my chicken math, and I was like, per square foot per bird this is what I need for my run, this is what I need for my coop. We can't have no more than 5 birds. So here we are in the city, right, with 9 birds on our hands. I'm no bird expert, so I knew we probably had a few roosters. They were too young to tell. I knew we had a few roosters, but I tell you what, I had a friend come over, right? And he's sitting out in the yard and he's looking into the flock, right? The funky bunch. We call them, this is honey, that's truffles, this is the funky bunch. We're sitting there. And then he says, hey man, these some cool looking birds. What made you get 4 roosters? I say, huh? I take a look inside the run, and they're like staring off, having like, so they both get like real feathered and like they got a little standoff going. So I'm like, oh crap, we can't handle roosters. I said, how about this? You want 2? Long story short, he ended up leaving with 2 roosters. That was the best thing. That was like, I felt like, and he was like, he wanted to cry and hug me, and I'm like, hey man, quit with them emotions, all right? I'm giving you these 2 birds because, you know, you're a good friend of mine. So I gave him 2 birds. I say that to say we love our birds. Be careful, because when you do order birds out from a hatchery, if they don't have a sexter, and you're ordering a minimum quantity, be careful in the city because they're going to probably send you extra. And if you can't have but so many birds in your backyard, you might get in trouble. You ain't hear from me. Listen, as long as they keep quiet, you know, I thought my neighbors were going to be like, hey, get them out of here, but my neighbors are pretty cool about it. So the birds are eating their portions. Something telling me put it a little higher. I think it'll be fine. I'm coming back tomorrow. Oh, keep that in there. Listen, life is real. Life is unedited, all right? Did I almost fall? Yes. But did I die? No. All right, I think we're ready to beat the streets. Get on out of this. Split this thing like a pineapple. I just want to stop like any drafts from coming through, but it's pretty much good right now. And we'll be back tomorrow. I got a pretty good crew of guys who are going to just help me kind of see this thing through and get it livable. I've been a plumber since I was 16. That's 16 years of my life. Turned 32 today. Happy birthday. So that's pretty much it. I look forward to y'all following the journey. I know I watch a lot of YouTube videos, and they always say, you know, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you got any questions. I'll do my best to get back to everybody. But I'm looking forward to taking y'all on this journey. Like I said, it's going to be a good one. Like I said, it's nothing overnight, but I think it's something we can handle. If my mom could see me now.